here we are, week 2. All is okay. So slight dilapidation. I noticed not last night but the night before, when I got up in the morning, following morning, that the generator sounded excessively noisy. So I came out and had a look, and what had happened was the muffler had fallen down. And I thought, well, why would it fall down any other time? And I definitely didn't hit anything that I'm aware of, and I've not been on really rough roads. It turns out that coming out of the motor, there's a short piece of metal from the manifold, and then there's it's a special thing. I'll put it down here if you're interested. It's a little bit of Springer steel, and then that goes into the muffler, and the muffler gets on with it, and then it goes out the back of the RV. However, what had happened was it's broken. The metal is fatigued and just busted off, so it's coming straight out. Now normally, if it was a car, motorbike or anything else that had a bit of power, I'd love that sound, and some of you guys out there would as well. Just that boom, boom. How good's that sound? But on a generator, alas, it's not that great a sound. So I've my neighbour with the Partridge Family bus, he's loaned me some tools, and we've managed to get the old parts off, which is a great relief, because I had a really rotten feeling that the part that broken off actually went into the engine, the generator engine. Anywho, it was all fine, and we've taken that off, and he's going into town anyway, so he's going to hopefully find the part for me, and if not, then it's probably gettable from eBay or one of those places. But nothing major, just a slight setback. And considering it's 21 years old, I use like the dog thing, you know, dogs is 9 years. Well, I use it on cars. Once they're about 10 years or older, I think we're probably doubling up on each year. So this is about 20, so it could be about like 40 or even 50 years old. So some fatigue is possible. Let's hope that this is the least of my problems. Justin not only repaired all the damaged pipe, but he's now gone to the trouble of fiddling around and actually fitting it back onto the muffler, which, as I can see, even that would have taken a bit of a while, because I had to flare out the top of the metal, and won't bore you, but this is service and some plus. Windy city. Hey, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Now, I've driven from Fortuna to Ferndale. The real trip is Ferndale to Petrolia, and pretty much it's about a 40-minute, allegedly about a 40-minute trip. The road is oh look, it's annoying. It's got potholes, and it's bumpy, and it's sometimes the camber goes the wrong way, but take your time, it's fine. I'm in an RV. I'm more concerned because mine's really low profile. It sits down low on the ground, but it does have air suspension, which is nice. But look, I would take it on with most cars. I'm just over halfway, just about to have an amazing view, some beautiful wildflowers you'll see on the way. And as I say, it's knobbly road. It's kind of a bit annoying, but I mean, I've been to places in Australia that felt like it was an old dried up creek bed. So compared to that, it's luxury. Enjoy. This area This is the view out of the back of the RV down at the Lost Coast, not too far from a place called Petrolia. What a relief. I'm out on driving on Highway 1, travelling south towards San Francisco. Now, my opinion, if you wanted to get the best of the viewing aspect, I'm about 50 miles south of Mendocino, which is absolutely sophistication plus. It's such a beautiful town. Now, that's well worth seeing. Now, probably about 20 miles out of about 20 miles south out of Mendocino, you could almost turn back, but just at that point the ocean is really outstanding. Big rocks, beautiful surf, just well worth it. Then after that, so that's the section I'm doing now. It's not really that great. I mean, it's nice. It's a lovely countryside.
1,000 feet, turn right.
Thank you. It wants. me, the GPS basically wants me to do a U-turn and go back. That's what it thinks of it. But yeah, so probably 20 miles out of Mendocino, do a U, go back and then find another way going south.
Turn right.
Oh, look at this guy's going to run right in front of me. And that missed him. So that's my summation thus far. So as I say, I'm about 50 miles out of Mendocino. But that first outcrop of rocks and surf and everything really was well worth it. I'm currently driving down a road, sort of a bit of a back road. The gradient is 16% and it puts a lot of pressure on the brakes. And there is traffic coming the other way. There's a big truck. For goodness sake. Better to meet him in a straight than on a corner, blind corner. Probably only 20 more miles of this hard work, hopefully. Just to give you a heads up, I'm headed for a place called Napa Valley. Now I did come here about 25-30 years ago when different circumstances, and I had a quick look at the place. I did stay at a well, what was called just a bed and breakfast then, but now I guess you call it an Airbnb. Beautiful. It's a little wine area. You can do wine tasting, and all the places are like little chocolate boxes from memory. So hopefully I can show you that, but I'll just be passing through just to give you a bit of flavour. So Napa Valley, it's in around about an hour from now, which is about, I don't know, 40 miles or something, I'm not sure. Anywho, Napa Valley, here we go. I'm in Napa, a beautiful little town called Napa, but I noticed that there's no, when you get the green light to cross the road, there's no beep, 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 beep. Nothing. Just a white hand that I guess means come on down. Unmistakable California Highway Patrol. That's across 1, forward 2. It's got its big aerial and all those dingle dangles all ready to rock, ready to catch the bad guys. Very curious thing, I use Google Maps all the time. Since I've got an Android, I might think about using Apple Maps or whatever it is, but that's what I use. Forever when I ask it to let's go, it'll say head south. I would if you gave me some idea which way I was going south. Someone knows a better system, let me know, but can be frustrating. Okay, so now I've got 4 hours to San Francisco. It's going to be a hell of a trip. Anywho, let's go. I'm pretty sure those trees on the right hand side are eucalypts or gum trees from Australia. quite busy, so I'm going to have to stop and start, and you'll see it jump a little bit. Just behind me is the Red House. Now allegedly, some disagree, but allegedly Jimi Hendrix lived there back in the 60s. So this whole area is very big in hippies and the 60s, and you know, are you going to San Francisco and all that sort of stuff. So, and I've just bought myself a bagel for breakfast, and looks like a bagel is just a trendy name for. Looks like a bagel is just a trendy name for a roll, bread roll with some stuff, nice stuff. So there it is, allegedly Jimi Hendrix early days in hate.
Bathrooms, washrooms, toilets on your left. I get a kid got on your right, Hispanic. Cat on the wall over on your right across the street with a love and a peace. Yes, on the wall. Graffiti. Playing at Woodstock. Come on,
Good morning, top of the morning to you. I'm just about to set off my day for my day in San Francisco, and I've got a pretty good deal with the RV parking, because realistically it's very difficult to get all-day parking, or really any sort of parking in San Francisco the moment it goes beyond a car or a station wagon. The moment they hear it's an RV, oh, sorry, we can't help with that. I managed to find just on the side road parking, and pretty sure we've got this in Australia. It's called PayByPhone. Basically, you can pay by credit card or whatever. You put in the registration of your car and put in the amount of time you want, click it, and that's it, done for the day. Now the real advantage of that for me is the fact that I can come back to the RV anytime during the day, and I can also jump in and have a little snooze if I think I need it. And I can also do some editing on the laptop, so they're all big bonus things for me. Anywho, let's go and check out Frisco. So how did my parking all go so horribly wrong? Well, unbeknownst to me, when I got down to the wharf, I checked all that stuff out, and it was great, did all the big tourist thing, and I'd walked some of the way as well. But when I got to the time of the day, and I always know, oh, definitely I've had enough time to head back. I walked a little way, and then I thought I'll jump on a bus, or I'll get the train, or get an Uber, or whatever. So I've looked at the ticket from the receipt that they gave me, and all it had was the reference number was some particular, the place that I paid the money into was known as 2453 0001. There's no street names, no GPS reference, nothing. So I thought, oh well, I vaguely recall that there was a Van Ness Street in it somewhere. I don't know why I thought that. Now the rookie mistake, what I should have done is I should have taken a photo of the corner street and then you can do that in the future as a reference. Anywho, I didn't, so I walked a bit and walked a bit more, and 7.5 miles later, which took me absolutely ages, and I decided I'd catch a train, and that train took me further away. Anywho, I eventually asked one of the police officers, and he had some special reference that he could use and log into that particular company, and he said, oh yes, you're a long way away from it, but it's over there and this is the exact street address. And eventually I got back. So yes, I lost the car, the RV, lost it for about well, quite a few hours and quite a few miles that I walked these little pins. Anywho, lesson learned.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo.
I think they were last week.
Nice, Casey.
Such a great double. That's a double play song right there. Three, my bad.
Beat my line before. Let's go, team.
Put him in.
Use a very official
As the clouds hang over San Francisco, I bid you farewell. It's been an adventure. Now it's off to San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? Yes, matter of fact I do. So let's go. Well, there you have it, another week in Northern California, relatively unscathed. Managed to get through that week, and got a very exciting week coming up, going off to Yosemite, so that should be a whole lot of fun. San Francisco was great, I loved every bit of it, well, almost every bit of it. Now, if you found the video useful, helpful and or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, now would be a great time to do that. And if you think the video is worth sharing, I'd appreciate it. Until next time, this is 4-Wheel Drive, signing off.